about 10% of my personality, qualities, and behaviors are tied to the idea of how weird I am about the things I described in previous videos on some of my YouTube channels. The particularly speaking, the Cursor Saga, even the Move podcast, the Human Game Console podcast. Those are some of those on the main channel. The deep documentaries on the main channel. Some of the other stuff I did. You can even the claymations and stop motion animations in general in the music. There are things that I do and say or think that behaves to what I've been calling the fraction of my personality, the 10% of my personality that tends to lean into the things that aren't so much real and concrete in my life, as well as what I immaculately immaterialize into my life because I think about it, or because I attract it because I'm not trying to only be thinking about it, but to affirm what I think I believe about it until it becomes real anyways. So what I'm saying is that 10% of my personality is kind of like some kind of amalgam of this feels real versus what this is real for me, you know. A long time ago, and this doesn't have to be the thing I keep bantering about objects subjective. A long time ago, when I was a quite literal young child kid, and when things felt objective, and when things felt real and hasty, and hurriedly desperate and intense, the five senses are peaking, could be outside the addiction of pornography, for that matter, and even retention of semen. But the things that you don't really have to deal with ahead of time, it doesn't have to be because you're a kid. It could be anything. If you notice how whenever you have Alan Duff said it best. I said this before as well, that even if you don't understand people or children or whatnot, or your friends, there's usually one shining light of piece of spirit and soul in who they are as a person that could very well follow through their lifetimes. And it doesn't have to just be because you didn't analyze them over time the wrong way and paid attention to things that changed or didn't change about them. There's usually an underlying truth about them that does stay consistent for the test of time. And you'll be able to take advantage of that, but you won't try to use it against them because you love them, right? So like, for me, the 10% of my personality and qualities were things like that, where it's like I would have said I felt objective in my past. I would have probably said that I even felt like I was being real and transparent with things, and things felt intense and rushed and all that kind of stuff. That's still mostly opinion in my perspective, but the way I describe it sounds like I'm onto something, and I don't mean to make it look like it's a big deal, but there you go. This is going to make Human Game Console Podcast episode number 0006. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you for more videos on any of these YouTube channels. Take care.